TKO 2.0 is a fabric pocket that easily buttons into your button-up shirt. Black is for black or darker colored shirts. White is for white or lighter colored shirts. You will need to remove a button from your shirt and attach it to the opening of TKO 2.0. This process is made simple by the custom pre-threaded sewing kit included in your package. Once the button is attached, TKO 2.0 will easily button into your shirt. To make it easier to follow, we will use a black TKO with a white shirt. There is an adjustable wire opening that can open and close to help conceal the utility. After this setup, you will be able to vanish coins into the opening. There are many vanishing techniques taught on this DVD, including a one-handed vanish, a multiple coin vanish, a key on headphones routine, and even a super clean coin matrix. After the coin is vanished, it will be left at the reinforced retrieval edge. The retrieval edge sits at your front left pocket. With an untucked shirt, you can vanish coins one after the other because of the built-in Plinko system. The Plinko system makes coins follow a zigzag path before contact, reducing the clink. For tucked-in shirts, you will be able to retrieve between the bottom two buttonholes. You will need to place a safety pin in position to cut the coin from falling into the retrieval edge, leaving the coin between the buttons. Built into TKO 2.0 is the ultimate card control utility. It allows you to secretly ditch a card from the deck. The ditch is built into the routing and happens on the offbeat. The deck can then be shuffled or handed to a spectator to shuffle. The card can then be loaded back onto the deck. You can also ditch multiple selected cards. And then load them back onto the deck one at a time. Or you can produce them from an impossible location. Remove the third from bottom button of your shirt. If this button is not removed, coins and cards will get hung up on it. Unbutton your shirt. Button the utility into the shirt. First, with the button directly above the remove button. Then, with the second from bottom button of the shirt. Place a small bend in the wire to create an opening. Remove the large safety pin from your sewing kit. Mark the position of the buttonhole by pinning at the same level on the utility. Unbutton the utility from the shirt. Attach the button to the utility at the level you just marked by one of the following three methods: safety pin, sewing the button directly to the utility, sewing the button to a piece of Velcro. The safety pin method is recommended. Remove the thread that best matches your shirt. Loop the thread through the holes in the button. Tie the threaded button around the back side of the safety pin. Loop it through multiple times to make it strong and secure. Tie the button off at least twice. Cut off any excess thread. You now have a button pin. Attach the button pin at the level you marked before on the utility. When you want to use the shirt without the utility installed, remove the button pin and reattach it to the correct position on your shirt. The second method is to sew the button directly onto the utility at the level you marked with the pin. The third method is to sew the button to a piece of Velcro. Attach the Velcro button to the buttonhole and make sure it is secure on the Velcro patch. Attach the fabric tape to the overlap layer of the utility. This will make the shirt rest flat against your body where the button was removed. Button the utility back into your shirt. Press the shirt firmly against the fabric tape. Make sure there is a small bend in the opening wire. The wire can now rotate to open or close the utility. Press the middle button to close. Press the outside buttons to open. For untucked shirts, coins are pitched into the main opening. They follow the plinko path and are retrieved at the built-in retrieval ledge. The ledge sits above your left pants pocket. Retrieval should happen on the offbeat and look as if you are going to your pocket. Cards can be ditched and retrieved through the main opening. Ditching and retrieving techniques will be taught in a later section. You will need a safety pin for tucked-in shirt retrieval. Attach the safety pin between the gap to stop the coin from falling to the retrieval ledge. The coins are now left at the tucked-in retrieval ledge between the bottom buttons of your shirt. Remove the coin by placing your thumb behind the coin with slight pressure away from the body. Retrieval should happen on the offbeat. Cards can be ditched and retrieved through the main opening. When you are practicing, stand in front of a table or a bed so that you don't have to bend over to pick up dropped coins. These techniques will take some serious practice to master, but you will be rewarded with effects that look like real magic. Place the coin in your right hand palm. In an upward motion, pitch the coin into the opening of the utility between the third and fourth button. It is important that you aim for your left elbow. After the coin is pitched, bring your hands together in a scrubbing motion and slowly move them away from your body. The coin should be flat to the body when entering the opening. It will take some practice to make this motion look smooth. Once you get it down, you can do the same vanish into the spectator's hand. You can also make it vanish on other objects. The cold hands vanish is the most surefire and angle-proof vanish. As you pitch the coin into the opening, bring your left hand over to cover the right hand. Slowly bring your hands away from the body. Remember to aim for your left elbow. With practice, this method is great for vanishing multiple coins. As you pitch the coin, your left hand pretends to catch the coin in midair. Make sure you time your movements together. The retention vanish changes the moment of the pitch. Start by performing a retention, leaving the coin in your right hand. Drop the right hand to the side of the body, maintaining all focus on your left hand. Put the coin into classic palm. Show the coin has vanished. As you bring your right hand up, pitch the coin into the opening as you brush your hands together. The spider vanish uses the same moment to pitch the coin as the retention vanish. Start with the coin on your right hand fingertips. Bring your hand up, closing your fist. As your hand goes back down, classic palm the coin and open your fingers. As your hand comes up, pitch the coin into the opening and then brush your hands together. Make sure to relax briefly before pitching the coin. For the one-handed vanish, the coin is pitched in an upward motion. After the ditch, close your hand, blow on it, and slowly reveal the coin is gone. Make sure this is one fluid motion. The French drop is the easiest of the vanishes. Hold the coin between your left thumb and forefinger. Bring your right hand over and pretend to grab the coin. Curl your left hand in and let the coin roll into the opening. Make sure all of your attention is on your right hand. If you do John Cornelius's muscle pass, you can use it to shoot the coin into the utility. Perform a retention vanish. When your hand comes down, put the coin into classic palm, getting ready for the muscle pass. After you reveal the coin has vanished, bring your hand up, muscle pass the coin into the opening, and brush your hands together. With these techniques, you can perform visual coin changes. The foreign coin is classic palmed in your left hand. Perform the rub away change, pitching the right hand coin into the utility. As the left hand comes up, the foreign coin is covered by the right hand. Slowly reveal the coin has changed. Have the foreign coin palmed in your right hand. Execute the French drop vanish, ditching the American coin. Slowly reveal that the coin has changed. Start the same way as the French drop change, but instead of ditching the American coin, drop the hand to the side. Show the foreign coin on both sides while hiding the American coin in your fist. Perform the rub-away change to turn it back into the American coin. These coin changes can make it look as though you are bending coins. Classic palm the bent coin in your left hand. Show the penny. Perform the rub-away change, revealing the bent coin. The flipper coin flips open to look like two coins. And then nests back into one coin. It can then be vanished by one of the techniques you have learned. The Scotch and soda gimmick is another nesting gimmick. You can show two coins, vanish one by squeezing them together, then vanish the other into the utility. This uses a folding coin. The folding coin is in finger palm in your left hand. The bottle and regular coin are handed out. As you take back the bottle, insert the folding coin into the mouth of the bottle and hold the bottle to conceal the coin. Take the regular $50 back, tap it against the bottle, pretend to slam it against the bottom of the bottle while actually pitching it into the utility. By hitting the bottle, it releases the other coin from the mouth of the bottle. While they are looking at the bottle, retrieve the normal coin and bring it into right hand finger palm. Place your index finger and thumb around the mouth of the bottle. A sharp downward motion will release the coin. Clip the coin between your thumb and index finger as you release the regular coin. Pitch the clip coin into the utility as you toss the bottle to your other hand, and then hand it out. As you pitch the coin, the bottle covers any flash of the coin. Have a $50 in your left hand finger palm. Remove the cap and release the coin into your right hand. Show that it doesn't fit in the cap. Pitch the coin into the utility as you pretend to slam it back into the cap. Recap the marker. Palm a $50 in your left hand. Remove a quarter from your right pants pocket. Pretend to place the quarter in your left hand by doing a false transfer. It is okay if you flash the $50 because they will think it's the quarter. Pretend to grab another quarter out of your pocket. As you bring your hands together, pitch the coin into the utility. Reveal that they have turned into a $50. That's a $50 going down. You seen a $50 fall?
Yeah. Oh my God!
Do it again. Hold out your knee like that. We take that turn. Okay. When you bite like that, it completely vanishes. About how long did that take to vanish?
No
How long
time.
did you say? About how long? Check your what? Half a second. Check your what?
Oh my God!
We're going to make a coin now. Come right over. We're going to put a coin in your hand. Stand over there. Open up your hand. Here we go. Watch your watch. Watch your watch. Watch your watch. Okay? Here's all of this. Okay? Take, keep your hands just like that. Take it. Make a hand right over here. Okay? You will need two of the same coin, one finger palmed in your right hand. As you place one coin in their hand, your right hand comes up and loads the other coin under their watch. I will ask them what kind of coin they think is in their hand. This gives me plenty of time to load the coin. Perform a vanish of the other coin, for example, the one-handed rub-away vanish, onto their hand. Then ask them how long they thought it took for the coin to vanish, as you point at your wrist. You will need 4 quarters and 2 cards. Hide one of the quarters between the 2 cards in your left hand, pinched with your thumb. Spread the quarters out into a triangle. Flick the cards against each other and casually show the right card. Transfer the quarter to the right hand behind the cover of the cards. Cover the front and left quarters with the cards. Clip the front quarter with your thumb, at the same time dropping the back quarter. This time, pick up the right quarter and drop the left quarter. As you bring the cards together to show they are clean, pitch the quarter into the utility behind cover of the card. Drop everything onto the table. You will need 2 identical key rings. String one onto the headphones and attach it to the MP3 player. Place this into your left pants pocket. Hand out the other ring. Grab the MP3 player covering the ring. Slide the ring over as you remove the headphones from the MP3 player. Make a loop in the wire. Take the keyring and pitch it into the utility. At the same time, release the duplicate coin. This can also be done with a key or foreign coin with a hole. Built into TKO 2.0 is the ultimate card control utility, which allows you to secretly ditch, hold out, and retrieve playing cards. You can also make the card appear in an impossible location. Before the ditch, you will need to control the spectator's card to either the top or the bottom of the deck. The top card control keeps the selected card on top of the deck. Have the spectator place their card on top of the deck. As you overhand shuffle, apply slight pressure on their card. This pressure will cause the card to glide along the back side of the deck and remain on the top. The bottom card control will bring your selected card to the bottom of the deck. Have the spectator place their card on top of the deck. As you go to overhand shuffle, peel only the top card off of the deck, then continue with the normal overhand shuffle. Apply pressure on the bottom card so that it glides along the bottom of the deck. Now that the selected card is controlled, you are in position to ditch the card into the utility. Get a break under the controlled card with your pinky. Turn your wrist and bring your hand to the position of the utility. Push the card into the opening with your index finger until it is completely hidden. The rest of the deck will act as cover for the ditch. You can use the same technique to ditch the bottom card into the utility. You will want to use misdirection to cover the moment that the card is ditched. Here are some live examples. The card is signed, taken back, and controlled to the bottom. As I reach for the marker, the hand comes to the position of the utility. As I put the marker away, the card is ditched. In this performance, the card is signed, controlled to the bottom, and ditched as I grab the marker. The spectator then shuffles. The Wesley James add-on is my favorite method for ditching.
You get to push it in though. That way I can't touch it. Okay? You get to push it in.
You already know where it is.
You get to hold on to the deck.
Can I shuffle?
Yeah, you can shuffle too. Don't take anything away. No way I can know where that is, right?
Wait.
It allows you to ditch the card while the spectator thinks they are pushing the card into the deck. The built-in misdirection makes this move very deceptive. Buckle the bottom card with your index finger, then hold a break above the bottom card with your pinky. Transfer the deck to your right hand, maintaining a break with your thumb. Swing cut the top half of the deck with your index finger into your left hand. Have the spectator place their card onto the left-hand packet. As you push the top card up, load the bottom card from the right-hand packet onto the top of the left-hand packet. Fan the cards in your right hand and push their card flush with the packet. Their card is now left on the top hand packet in perfect position for the ditch. As they push the card into the fan, it acts as perfect misdirection to ditch the card. Now that the card is ditched, the spectator can shuffle the deck. You are now in position to load it back onto the deck or into an impossible location. This load looks as if you are adjusting the deck. Bring your hands to the opening of the utility. The right thumb enters the opening and contacts the back of the card. With slight pressure away from your body, pull the card onto the deck. The deck acts as cover for the load. The fan load is my favorite way to retrieve the card back onto the deck. The angles are very good. Fan the deck in your left hand. As you bring your right hand over to close the fan, your thumb enters the utility and pulls the card onto the deck. In this clip, there has been a sealed envelope in the audience. The card vanished and ends up inside of the envelope. Ditch the card. Show your hands empty and pick up the envelope. As you reach into your pocket to grab a pair of scissors, load the card onto the back of the envelope with your thumb. Cut the envelope open and reveal their signed card. You can load the card almost anywhere. In this case, it is loaded behind a DVD case. A prediction card is in an envelope from the beginning. The spectator signs any card. You grab the envelope and point out there was just one card in there. The card is removed, and it is their signed card. This routine uses a switching envelope constructed from 2 priority mail window envelopes. These envelopes have the perfect amount of space to hide a card for the switch. You will need 2 envelopes, a glue stick, scissors, a card, preferably a blank-faced, and some tape. Cut the back panel off of one envelope. Cut the upper part off of the envelope. Cut an 1.5 inch gap on the larger side of the upper part. Apply glue to the back of the cut envelope. Insert it into the other envelope. Glue the bottom edges of the upper part of the cut envelope. Insert it between the back and outside panel, lining it up with the other envelope. Insert the blank face card into the envelope. Glue the lower part of the smaller envelope flap and insert it between the layers. Press down to secure the glue. Apply tape to both sides of the top flap. Make sure not to cover the gap. Cut off any excess tape. Insert your index finger into the gap to pull the card into the hidden position. The spectator selects and signs a card. Control the card to the bottom of the deck. Use the marker ditch. Show the hands empty and show the envelope on both sides. Point out that the card has been in view the whole time as you retrieve the signed card onto the back of the envelope and perform the switch. The card is retrieved, slid down the back, and switched out. In this section, we will give you a bunch of ideas to think about. This utility offers a great way to hold out gaffed cards. You can hold out red-backed cards for the Chicago opener or Red Hot Mama, and then load them into the deck after it is shuffled. You can hold out a stack of double-face cards for Anniversary Waltz. And load them onto the deck throughout the night. A double backer, force card, or duplicate cards can be added and ditched from the deck. You can even have a stack of cards pre-ripped for performing card warp in a walk-around situation. Look for ways to clean up your existing routines or use this utility for better pocket management. This utility offers a great place to store and produce your business cards from, and because they are easily accessible, it will help remind you to hand more cards out. Load a stack of business cards into the utility. When someone asks for your card, you can easily produce one before they finish their sentence, and then produce another one for a second person. You can use this utility for mentalist routines to hold out billets. And then load them onto a notepad for double writing. This billet can then be retrieved from an envelope. If you use an ITR for threadwear, the upper wire is a great location to keep the reel. For a killer handling, check out Spooked by Nicholas Einhorn. In order to continue to push the ball forward, we have created a members-only section at thekaleroption.com, where new material is available to our customers. We will be adding additional video support, new ideas, and you will be able to share ideas at the TKO 2.0 forums. Your username and password is located inside the booklet on the back of the DVD panel. This has been a Magic Estate production. Thank you for watching.